Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
Ready. Yellow lady.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. Still on his feet.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Now Breeze on the bootleg. He completes it to Julio Jones. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And complete to Zach Ertz. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
On play action, now Breeze. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. Throwing now is Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a first down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. No kill.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. 6-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Complete to Jones. Fights free. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That escapes the sack. Oh, he stays up.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Mahomes going to throw for Keenan Allen. That's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big threat, yet these guys continue to make plays. Is there any other way to stop them?
Apparently not. In the red zone, like you said, that's your guy. They got it to him.
Supreme confidence in going to a playmaker.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mahomes to his Casey. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They run with Connor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, getting a big sack.
Now it's Connor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the AFC has taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now Breeze on the bootleg. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. They'll roll. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Right. Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
A first down carry by Elliott. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yellow. Arms alive. Get that quarterback team line. Get that quarterback team line. That's it.
They run the counter. Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Mahomes to throw on second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Ready.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. A 1st down carry for Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Past the 20. And touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 61 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the NFC goes up 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the rookie Saquon Barkley, the one who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mahomes finding his AFC West rival Allen for the AFC 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. He finds Hopkins complete, and he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. Now Mahomes. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a play fake. Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He won't go down. They find some open field here. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 84 yards. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Rosas now to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Shakes off the sack. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run the counter. It's Connor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back with more after this. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Mahomes going to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
AFC 1st down. 1st and 10
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, and he's got the hook up to Landry. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time in the Pro Bowl.
This one taken from the 7.
The NFC takes over first and 10.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Elliott. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, a little 360. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. Again, it's Breeze. This will be caught at about the 3. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. To throw is Breeze. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. On 4th down, here's Aldrick Rosas for the NFC field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Offside.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Gets this one to Hill.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Catch made by Hopkins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's complete to Hopkins. And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
AFC first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They complete it to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A nice gain at 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Mahomes again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Breeze. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Breeze. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. He'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.